that to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now imagine this. Come in, let me go here with y'all right quick. And Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, even you would say it glows. Of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names, but they never let poor Rudolph join in the reindeer games. And then, one foggy Christmas Eve, everybody say Santa. Come on, say Santa. I got it. Oh man, you see what I mean? White folks can't do that. White people cannot do that. Only black folk can do that. Only black folk can take a story and, boy, after it's over, Rudolph really did fly. He really had a nose that lit up. That's what we did with Jesus.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Same thing with Jesus.
There you go.
The problem with this is we literally depend on this fabricated historiography to provide us with power to conquer life's battles on a daily basis. And that's really deep, brothers and sisters, because we're depending on something that's not real to give us power to deal with life on a daily basis. And since it doesn't work, we end up living in denial.
That's it.
And that's why you hear a lot of our people say, my blessing. What'd you say, brother?
It's on the way.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Guess what? It's always on the way. My blessing is on the way. My blessing ain't here.
No, sir.
It's on the way. And guess what? I get happy just understanding that it's on the way.
That's right.
And we go to work all week long testifying. Child, my blessing soon to come. Woo! It's coming. It's coming. I see some of y'all don't like what I'm doing. I don't care. You don't like it because I'm stepping all in your face. I know I'm not doing it because I hate you. I'm doing it because I'm trying to set you free. All spiritual belief systems, religions, are based on the life, deeds, and events of eponymous people that have been culturally literalized. Everybody say culturally literalized. Culturally literalized and incorporated into the cognitive reality of the people within that culture. Think about it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Most people who are born in America are Christians because that's the religion of this culture. Most people who are born in Japan are Buddhists because that's the religion of that culture. Most people who are born in India are Hindus because that's the religion of that culture. Now what's deep is when a culture literalizes a eponymous individual. And that eponymous individual literally becomes a part of one's cognitive reality. Check it out. This is very important to understand. What is an eponymy? I just told you earlier, but here we go. An eponymy is a fictitious character. Don't take my word for it. Write it down. Go verify. An eponymy is a fictitious character who a person or a group of people name or characterize themselves after. Why? Read it. For the sake of doing what? Giving validity and an identity to their own existence. Okay? Told you now, I'm getting ready to go there. Get your circle ready. This psychological behavior pattern, see, this is what I deal with as a psychologist. This psychological behavior pattern is commonly seen in a person who is void of an awareness of who they are or is displeased with what they are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, any educator in here can bear witness to what I'm saying. I remember one day we had a little boy named Ellis in my school. And Ellis came from a very horrible domestic situation. And one weekend after we came back to school, the little children, those who were with their fathers, was talking about the things they did with their daddy that weekend. Me and my daddy did this, me and my daddy did this. And guess what Ellis did? Ellis jumped up and said, well, me and my daddy went da 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 da. And I looked at Ellis and I said, wow, that's deep. That little boy just lied. Ellis has no idea who his daddy is. His daddy's not even in his life. Why did he do that? Why did he stand up and make up a story? He did it because he's displeased. Or was at that time, may still be today, with what he is. Okay? That is very, very, very common for the human mind to do when you don't know who you are.
Yes, sir.
Or when you don't know what you are. It's a very common phenomenon for your brain to search for an identity that will give you validity. And that's what we have done. For example, epitomes such as Adam. We use the word Adamic. How many times have you heard people say it's your Adamic nature that's doing that? There was no Adam.
That's right.
So how the hell you gonna have an Adamic nature? That's eponymous. Noah, the Noahic flood. There was no Noah. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all, this brother flew me in here from St. Louis. I didn't come to lie to y'all.
That's right.
I came too far to try to tickle your fancy. I'm past that stuff, man. I'm telling you, hold it. If you get busy, if you get upset, do like that.
That's right.
Admit it. Man, we're descendants of Ham. No, we're not. Now, for those of you who are Bible bound, then you need to think we're descendants of Ham. But for those of you who know better, you know there was no Ham. Why? Because there was no Noah. Why? Because there was no Adam. We're Hamitic people. No, we're not Hamitic people. Then you got the Jews. We're Semitic people. We're Shemites. No, you ain't. Then the white man. We're Japhetic. We're from Japheth. No, you ain't. These are all eponymous people. None of these people ever historically existed. Hold your circle up. Hold it up. Well, we're seed of Abraham. Now you're really going off the deep end. There was no Abraham. I remember I did this lecture in Youngstown, Ohio, and a brother who was on post, you remember Fruit of Islam, he was standing on post that night, and when I said there was no Abraham, that brother, he ain't no Abraham, man. And the Abraham, because the Prophet Muhammad came from Abraham. I said, brother, there was no Abraham. Now it's deep because as long as there was no Jesus, he was okay. But when I said there was no Prophet Muhammad, he had a fit.